Listen, grand rising loungers. I hope everybody is doing as great as I am today. Listen, guys, as I was doing my little early morning routine, I was listening into the Smoke God show. So shout out to the Smoke God, okay? That shit was hilarious. And I'm going to tell you guys why I thought it was hilarious, okay? Because it showed exactly what people have been saying, okay? That this young lady loves to paint narratives with no receipts, okay? But I'm going to show you guys how she did this, okay? Like how she strategically did this, why she put this information to smoke, and then there was other information that she tried to put out to Shakem, for a strategic reason. And we're going to get into all of this stuff, okay? But I have a special timer, a special timer for you guys that I have to play before we actually get into this, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into all this stuff. Again, we are going to get into all of this stuff. Shout out to Ray. I see you in the chat. And all of y'all that are in the clouds, we are definitely going to get into all this stuff, okay? But guys, listen, that shit was crazy, but I definitely want to go over the conversation that Smoke God was having, okay? Because he did this really well. I think he did a great job in how he presented it. And it was done that way for a reason. And now we're going to get into that, okay? Because, honey, I really think that your bombshell show is over. Okay, but we'll get into it. All right, let's get into this quick timer for you guys. That
nigga said, what they talk about? Now, well, I've wasted all my tears. Yeah, good at that. Wasted all those years. Well, if you need a soundboard. Nothing had the chance to be. I know that shit. Nothing ever could. Yeah. Hey, come on now. I dropped this motherfucker. What is that? I'll keep moving on. Good. I'll keep moving on. I'll keep holding on, holding on. Pink thinks he's in a dog.
I told y'all I was going to do that. Okay, I had to make a timer out of that shit. That shit was so hilarious. Like, I can't. It was just the end part. I showed my son that shit. Yo, they was cracking the fuck up. Like, I'm telling you, that shit was hilarious. Okay. So shout out to P. Shout out to Divine 7. Shout out to Propane. That shit was so funny. That definitely goes down in sector history as one of the funniest moments in the sector. Okay. So I had to make a timer for P out of that. Okay. And I started to make the other song too, but the magic, but I said, nah, I ain't going to do them like that. But I had to do that one right there. But anyway, let's get down to business, guys. Okay. Because shout out to Triggs. There was a great show he did yesterday. I believe it's still up, where he talked about, and kind of got ahead of the game with what he knew Breaking was trying to do, right? Because she will definitely do that. She'll take and record a conversation or be involved in something in some kind of way, and then try to use it against you later and make it appear like it's some other reason, right? Like the kink list, for instance, and the pictures, for instance, right? Not that I'm saying that this is the same type of situation, but at the same time, it's the same style, okay? Where she will, try to she'll ask for something in one way or do something in one way and then try to make it appear like it's something else, okay, later on to try to use against you. That's just the kind of stuff that she does, okay? Now, what I really want to pay attention to is how Shakem went live and dropped the beans on what they were going to be talking about. Okay. Where he dropped the beans about the whole propane thing and said that this is, Ray was, basically recording propane. Okay. So Ray knew exactly what conversation that Shakem would be talking about based off of the fact that he was speaking to Breakin. This was at a time where him and Breakin were trying to bring Stargate and them together. You know what I'm saying? So, he already knew what they were talking about. It's not like he's out here recording propane and he wouldn't have any idea of the conversation, right? Like, kind of like Breakin's situation is she really doesn't know what Ray is going to release, right? As far as the recordings that she has sent to him. So she's like kind of shaking in her boots, not really knowing exactly what he has or what he's going to release. Usually she don't remember the shit that she be saying too. So, she's the one that seems to be more concerned while he's just like, yeah, this is the conversation that she was involved with. She was on the phone and I have the text messages to prove like, hey, why didn't you say anything on that call? Right. So we're waiting on that. He's going to wait and drop those receipts after her epic show, right? And Shakim's epic show, right? So either way, that all happened. I think, we kind of got to the bottom of that. I don't think that, anybody would believe that Ray would be, just recording him for no reason. Okay. Especially considering the fact, guys, let's keep in mind that none of this ever came up because Ray was actually recording her to begin with. She hopped out the window with that storyline because of what Stargate had revealed based off of the conversation that she was having with Ray behind the scenes. Okay. So then she hopped out the window with that storyline, trying to act like that and tried to use me in it, because I was talking about what people were giving me. It had nothing to do with Ray. Right. And that's where, the gray area with her comes in. She's not understanding that part of it and that everybody's aware of that. Okay. So, but regardless, she just wants to fall on her own sword and keep everybody on this narrative that Ray gave, that Ray is recording her, even though she can't use that Ray is recording her and gave it to me. Well, who did Ray give recordings to on you, right? Like, you still haven't said any of that. You haven't said how Ray is using these recordings, right? Lord, none of that stuff. All you're saying is he got caught recording me. With who? Who did he get caught recording you with? Because he hasn't. Because he never gave me any recordings. Okay. You can't say that he did this with me because he didn't. If he did, I would be releasing that bitch. Okay. Like, I would be showing y'all what these goddamn recordings say, but that never happened now. Okay. So you can stop with that narrative now. But that's how you got into this storyline, is because you tried with that. Okay. So let's move on from that. Now let's get into what the Smoke God was talking about. And I want to show you guys what he was saying. Shout out to the Smoke God. I know he wouldn't mind me using it. He told me I can use his content anytime. And I do appreciate that. And I appreciate how Smoke approached this, right? Because Shakem, we all know that Shakem's op is Ray, right? We all know Shakem don't fuck with Ray. He is salivating and like watering in the pants at the chance of being able to come and take Ray Triggs down. Okay, so we all know this. All right, that's just what it is. So Breaking the Culture most definitely wanted to make sure that he is the one that broke the story in regards to Ray Triggs being this snake and being this awful person and all this other shit. Okay. So she gave him that story and then turned around and told Smoke, oh, you've been vindicated through that six-figure nigga account. Shout out to Ray for pointing out that that is one of her troll accounts. And it makes sense because the six-figure nigga knows way too much information, right? Like you're just way too invested and you know too much in order for you not to be her, okay? Even though she's claiming that's not her, it's her, okay? Because she kept dropping little gems and bombs in Smokegods chat last night. So one of the things that she said was, Six Figure Nigga was saying, was that this she was just dropping little gems and saying little things. Okay, she said the person is a married woman, and Ray was sending them weekly payments. Okay, and I'm gonna play it for you guys in just a second. Ray was sending the married woman weekly payments every week and calling the husband a bum. There's only one woman on this in this sector that has a man who they claim to be married, right? Now. And yeah, both of them are in the sector. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only both of them are active content creators in the sector. Okay. So it's not anybody else. It's not a secret. And those two people happen to be Smoke's ops. Okay. So of course she would want to send this information to the Smoke God for him to break this story, right? Here's the problem with that, okay? And it's not that the Smoke God didn't catch on to it, because he absolutely did. That's why I say shout out to the Smoke God, shout out to Mr. Smoke, okay? See, motherfuckers need to learn how to just fall back and just let shit play out, right? And not allow yourself to be played while you're trying to play somebody, because that's what you tried to do, Breaking, but it didn't work. You think all these black people around here are stupid, okay? But we're not, okay? So what you did was you tried to give that story, right, to Smoke, so he can break the story. And he did. He opened up the story and told the narrative, right? And said what you said, and said, hey, if this is true, this would be some shit. This would be some real shit, right? But where you fucked up with that is he said, now, if you got the receipts, drop them. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you had the receipts, you should have sent them to him as well. Even if you were going to drop them on your show, you would have been like, listen, here go the receipts and the evidence of what I'm saying. This isn't, I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. This is exactly the evidence and exactly what it is. I'm not going, please do not put this out there. Don't broadcast it. I'm going to put it out there, but I wanted to show you this is the facts. Okay. You didn't even do that. And we know that you didn't, because he said, like, I haven't seen the receipts. I just hearsay. This is hearsay. This is what you're saying. So you're basically just creating a whole bunch of narratives, starting a bunch of shit, trying to get me and mines now and Grown Man to jump into the pit as well, right? To fight with Ray, go back and forth, put some doubt in their minds about some shit, as if they don't know already that what's happening between them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And what's going on between them? Like, me and Mines would know if she's getting weekly payments from Ray Triggs, right? And all this stuff. She would know, all these other things. You would have evidence of this stuff. And I'm not talking about you faking some emails and making and creating some fake text messages and putting that up. No, we need solid receipts from you, ma'am. Okay, because we know you're a liar. You are such a liar. You're such a liar. It's to the point that we're asking these questions. Like, where are your kids that you keep claiming don't exist, right? That you claiming you file in all these police reports and all these case numbers on people for talking about, right? All this stuff. This is why we need receipts from you, ma'am. Okay, because you lie. You lie about every fucking thing. Okay, so yes, shout out to Smoke for putting that out there and explaining that, right? But what she wants you to do, yeah, Ray, she wants you to fall out. You said, because remember, I fell out with me and mine, right? She wants you to fall out with me and mine. She wants me and mine and Grown Man to fall out with you and take the heat off of her. That is the whole point of doing this. And breaking the culture. Keep in mind, guys, breaking the culture's whole point of doing that, right? and trying to even take the feet off of herself in the first place is because all of them are trying to take the heat off of AAS. Not all of them, but her. She's working to take the heat off of AAS. Okay. So she's trying to, like, she don't want the heat. She can't take the fucking heat. Okay. She's not a fucking G. She ain't right AAS's best hitter. You understand what I'm saying? So while she out here, she can't take all these fucking hits and all this shit. So she trying to find a bunch of other people to throw in the pit and get them fighting back and forth, and not even understanding that all of this shit is just a bunch of filibustering and a bunch of lies. She did this same shit with Daryl Moore. She said this same shit with Let Me See Your Transcript. She did this same shit with me. She did this same shit with Victor Cousins. She's done this with other people, Larry Reed, other people. Like, there's so many people that Breaking the Culture has done this with. KOM, everybody. All kinds of different people in different spaces. Okay? These are just some people y'all happen to know. So, where are the receipts? The bottom line is she has spent hours now. Hours, guys. Days now. Okay? Literally sending out information, passing out information, making up stories, creating issues, creating receipts, right? And all this other stuff, and sending all this stuff out to people, making and editing videos, going live a couple of times to cuss people out, and all this energy that she has put into all of that could literally be put into one video, which would take less than an hour to show all this evidence and all this proof of everything she claims to have. But no, like Ray said yesterday, she's got to use y'all in order for y'all to pump fake and pump up the story, and then she can come back and act like the victim later. Same style that Rev G does, same style that AAS does. All of them do the same fucking shit. It don't make no sense. And again, all of this, right, is to get everybody fighting, get everybody going back and forth, get everybody throwing haymakers at each other and calling each other's jobs and contacting this and contacting that, all to take the heat off that funky ass MPI number over there in California that she don't want nobody paying attention to. She don't want nobody paying attention to the puppet master. Okay? So she has to go and breaking, like I said, she's a fucking pussy. See, she can't take all this heat from everybody. Okay? So she about to be like, shit, I'm throwing you in the fire. I'm throwing you in the fire. I'm going to make this story up. I'm going to throw you this. I'm going to throw you that. And I want all of y'all to fight. And then y'all take the heat off of me. Yeah, y'all fight with Ray because Ray did this and Ray did that. And Ray said her husband's a bum. And Ray said, like, girl, where's the proof? Where is the evidence of any of this? Where is the proof of any of this? That was just like the whole P thing the other day when P was like, yeah, I know what you said, Josephine. I know what you said. Me and Joe know we've never had a conversation like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, like, Ray and me and Mines, they know what they're doing, regardless of what you're trying to spin in these YouTube streets and trying to get Smoke worked up over and get him all, oh my God, Ray, I can't believe, and just jumping out. You thought Smoke was going to jump out the window and thought that that was true. That's what you thought. That's what you thought. That's why you were working so hard under that 6-figure nigga account that you be jumping in the fucking Shakim's chat and we have proof of you jumping up in Shakim's chat with that 6-figure nigga talking shit to Shakim, all while you like, oh, you my homie. Oh, yeah, Shakim, I love you. Yeah, yeah. Here goes this epic information to redeem you, Shakim. Bitch, you are a treacherous ass motherfucking hoe. You lie through every fucking thing. And here's the thing. Take this fucking L, bitch. It is what it is. We all know that you've been lying. We all know what it is. We know that you don't have any integrity to you. And it just is what it is, sweetheart. I'm not sure why you're still trying to fight this matter, why you're still trying to go through all these emotions and all this other stuff. You should just let it go at this point because you're looking really bad, okay? You're looking bad. If these are your epic explosions, right? If this is your Watergate explosions, this is not good. for you or anybody you trying to, that anybody that's going with this shit. And nobody's going with it. That's the part. Nobody believes you, Breaking. Nobody believes you. Okay. If you were trustworthy, if you were somebody who wasn't already, caught trying to set people up in the sector, people might have believed you. But you have been caught multiple times trying to set motherfuckers up in this sector. Okay. And that's just what it is. It's just what it is. And now the evidence that you wanted to use to go against, Ray Triggs is actually showing you to be a snake. Why were you recording propane? That's a better question. Why did you want to record propane? What was your reason, breaking the culture, for recording propane? And I think the biggest bombshell question that I have and that some other people in the sector have, right, that I've seen them question. If these recordings are supposed to put Ray Triggs in a bad light, right? Why are you the one in possession of these recordings? See, you already admitted that you sent the recordings of Nikki to Ray. Okay? We already know that Ray ain't shit. Ray is already into the fuck shit. Ray is already in the beef sector. We know all of this shit already. Okay? But we also know that Ray is saying he doesn't get into doxing. He doesn't get into, recording people and all this extra bullshit. That's not necessary, right? You can just roast somebody without all that extra creepy shit. You don't have to do all that, right? So that's what he's saying. But you're like, no, Ray is into all this. He's doing all this other stuff. But you're the one in possession of all these recordings. You're in possession of recordings on Nikki. You're in possession of recordings on propane. Well, one recording on propane. And you're trying to blame Ray for what you're in possession of, ma'am. That's just absolutely nuts. That you're trying to use your behavior and turn it around on Ray and act like we're just supposed to believe it because you're saying it, even though you're showing us evidence that it's you that's the culprit in this. So again, if this is going to be y'all's epic show, I would rethink how you're doing this, right? I would rethink this. You need to revamp some shit. You might want to make some brand new receipts. You might need another week, right, of production time. I'm not sure what you're going to do. But at the end of the day, like these receipts that y'all got, yeah, I wouldn't use those, okay? I wouldn't use those, okay? I don't think those are the actual, like epic bombshell gonna put everybody, in the dirt type of situations. I really don't think so, okay? Now we've gotten two of the bombshells. We've gotten two. The one bombshell was Ray is allegedly recording propane, and it looked like you were recording propane because you have the recording in your possession. Okay. Then it says now, oh, me and Mines was being paid by Ray, right? And grown man, he was calling grown man a bum and all this other stuff. But you just said all that and didn't actually provide receipts. You gave this elaborate story, right? But didn't provide any receipts on that. And then also, my biggest question on that one, right, was for what reason? What reason? Because Ray and me and Crimes are already cool. They already on the same team. You understand what I'm saying? They already good with each other. For what reason would Ray need to pay her? Me and Mines just do what she do. Okay, she talk shit. She do what she do. She docks motherfuckers. That's what the fuck she fucking do. Okay, like what reason would Ray have to pay her? They on the same type time. Like anything he would want to say, he would just say. Anything she would want to say, she would just say. I don't see where the correlation comes in where anybody's getting paid, right? And then on top of that, like, what is the connection with Smokegods? Like, I get that you wanted, I think what I think you wanted to do is you wanted Smoke God to bust and break the story open, right? Just so Ray and Me and Mines and Grown Man can start fighting back and forth with each other, and everybody's not focused on you anymore. Okay. You just wanted that to happen. But again, what is the connection with the Smoke God with that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, even if that all was true, what would be the connection to smoke? And that is the $1 million question that you cannot answer. Okay. And that is the part I don't get. That's the part I'm not understanding. And that's where I think everybody's confusion is. But that's what Breaking does. She'll throw in an ounce of something, to give you a little bit of a truth or something, and then throw in 90% confusion. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're like literally swimming your way through trying to figure out in these murky ass waters what the fuck she's talking about when she could just be plain and honest about what it is. She won't do that. She'll just give you like 2% of the truth, and like 98% is, some bullshit, and you try to figure out what's truth and what's not. You understand what I'm saying? That is what she fucking does. So I'm having a hard time believing in the first place that Ray Triggs and Mia Mines have any type of deal behind the scenes. But even if they did, okay, what does that have to do with Smoke God? Are you trying to say that Ray Triggs is paying Mia Mines to come after Smoke God when Ray Triggs can just talk shit about Smoke God if he felt like it? Like, he's not a scary nigga. It's not like Ray Triggs is, afraid to roast somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not sure where that comes into play, right? But what it sounded like to me is literally that you thought saying that to him was going to get him to be like, oh shit now, oh my God now, girl, let me tell y'all what's going on. Yo, Ray Triggs, he out here talking shit about Grown Man. He said Grown Man's a bum, and he paying her. He paying her. You fucking dummy. Where's the motherfucking receipts breaking? Where is the receipts breaking the culture? And now me and mine's gonna want to know from you too. Like, bitch, why you bringing me the fuck up in any motherfucking thing? Why you bringing my man up in any motherfucking thing? And where's the goddamn receipts at, bitch? And see, I could take motherfucking going back and forth with me in crimes, okay? You can't, bitch. You can't take that type of heat, okay? You can't take what the fuck that bitch is ready for. Listen, I'm ready for all the motherfucking smoke with that bitch. You not ready for that motherfucking shit, okay? So you thought this was going to go one way, and it didn't go that way. Now we all questioning you. We all like, well, where's the receipts at? See, we're not waiting on this epic show. You could have just gave that shit to Smoke. Why didn't you just give it to him? Even if you say, you know what, here go the receipts. I don't want you to say nothing. Let me go ahead and break this story. Smoke would have been like, yo, I'm telling y'all, I got the receipts on this shit, okay? Ray, you cooked. He would have been like that, right? He would have been like, I ain't going to tell you nothing. I ain't going to say nothing. Y'all great. I'm wait on this. We all going to have to wait on this. But she gave it to me, and I seen it. He didn't say that. He hasn't seen the receipts. It's just hearsay. You just said it like you always fucking do. Like, we're still waiting on all these receipts on everybody else that you claim you are a victim of, and that you've been a forever victim all this time. We have never gotten a single solitary receipt from you that actually makes sense and that's actually truthful. Never, ever, ever, ever. All we've gotten is your word of mouth, and that's it. And honey, nobody believes you break it. I'm like, I don't know what part of this you don't understand. I don't know what part of this what's going to make you catch on or whatever, but you literally are lying to the sector. And you just need to take this L. Everybody takes an L. Everybody plays the fool sometime. There's no exception to the rule. Okay. Listen, baby. Okay. You have to take this fucking L and just sit the fuck down, okay? And let that shit the fuck go. Nobody's telling you you can't be in the sector, you can't be around and all this other stuff. Bitch, you could stay around if that's what you want to do. If motherfuckers want to fuck with you, okay? But at the end of the fucking day, you got to take this fucking L, bitch. Like, it is what it is, okay? And now, you creating more problems for yourself. You creating more beefs for yourself. Motherfuckers get ready to come at your neck. Like, and you can't take that shit, ho. You can't take that shit. And ain't nobody really gonna have your back out here. Nobody. Who shock him? Because he about to turn on you too, bitch. Like, because you got him out here looking like an asshole. Facts. I'm just saying. Now, hold on. Let me go ahead and get into these comments real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and play a quick timer, and then we'll get into the comments. And I should play P's timer for y'all. Let me.
That nigga said, what they talk about? Now, well, I've wasted all my tears. Yeah, good at that. Wasted all those years. Well, if you need a soundboard. Nothing had the chance to be. I know that shit. Nothing ever could. Yeah. Hey, come on now. I grabbed this motherfucker. What is that? I'll keep moving on. God. I'll keep moving on. I'll keep holding on. Holding on.
Yo, that shit is hilarious. Yo, I had to torture y'all real quick with that shit. I told y'all I was gonna make a timer out of that shit. When I heard that shit on Trig Show yesterday, I said, you know what? I gotta make a timer out of this shit. So I'm gonna torture y'all every so often with that motherfucking shit right there. Well, what's up, Triggs? I appreciate you being in the building. Woo, child. I'm just saying. What's up, Divine Seven? Appreciate you. I didn't mean to torture you like that. Like that this morning. What's up, Vici? One of my favorite loungers in the building. Appreciate you. You said good morning, T Pre D7. And you said, hey to Triggs. You said, OMG. What's up, Riz? I appreciate you being in the building. You said, hey to Vici. Hey, Miss Murph, I appreciate you. Miss Murph having out the vest today. You said, hey, Miss T Pre mods and chat. Apparently, we got a couple more lives going on. I was just looking. It looks like Eyes is going live. Also, Triggs got a live set up for the 9th after Breaking the Culture show. So I guess we're going to see what happens with that. Okay. And then I think Shakem is going live today as well with his epic side of this story. Okay. So we're going to see what happens with that. Alpha Wolf, what's going on? You say you can do magic. You can have anything that you desire. Magic. Oh my God, that shit is crazy. That he was out there doing that shit, man. P crazy as a motherfucker, man. Don't make no goddamn sense. You said P wanted to crush them crumpets. Okay. Miss Murph says she may have said it to get Ray to admit she was on the phone call. So what I think she was trying to do was she was trying to record him and then trying to make it seem like he sent her a recording of him, right? Which would just trying to sow doubt in Propane's mind, right? Like, oh, well, what's up with that? But no, I really think that she was on the call and just, she got real quiet because she was taking them couple phones that she does. She has a couple of phones and she records. And then that's why the sound sounds so grainy because she's recording from another phone, right? She even showed y'all that she got more than one phone. When she was trying to show them screenshots of me on this alleged website that she claimed I had, right? That's what I think she was trying to do. And just to sow doubt in his mind, just thinking that any old thing would make people believe her and doubt somebody if they're actually solid. He said, Smoke is not new to this. He's true to this. Okay. I'm just saying. What's up, Alan Logic? I appreciate you being in the building. You said, because remember, I fell out with Mia Mize, right? Right. You said word on the street is that she got thrown out of every sector she be part of. That is a fact. Hmm. You said some are too focused on themselves. SMH. Okay. You said P got caught in a lie. Hmm. Sure did. Talking about we were all trying to date Alan and all this. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. You said P went from DBA to AFW. Don't make no goddamn sense. I heard that P apologized to the Godfather. That Godfather, can you please let me know if that is true or not? I still have not heard the clip of that, but I would like to know if P apologized to the Godfather because that did he kiss the ring or not? Because that would be crazy. You said T P, hello, what's up? Keeping it plain. Appreciate you. You said Kip, whose side you on? You said Triggs, what's doing over here? Your work is done over here. LOL. You said nobody, just enjoying the bullshit. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Nobody gotta take sides. You said, Kip, just give me this one last show. Don't block me, bro. Okay. You said Divine Seven morning, sis. You said Ray, okay, bro, LOL. You said, but T pre-grown snitch is a bum. Ray is correct in that matter. Now, if he said that, that would be true. I do think he's a bum and a pussy, you know what I mean? But either way, it is what it is. Bottom line is, why is breaking the culture out here trying to sow that shit and trying to make that, like it's Ray saying that shit when, she's just making that shit up because that's what she fucking thinks about grown men. Hey, Eyes, I appreciate you. You said if she didn't record, can she provide the receipt of little Ray Ray sending her the recording? It's simple to debunk a lie with the truth. Exactly. All she got to do is, like, even if she didn't record it, like, hey, I didn't record this, but this is the evidence that he sent this to me. This is the timestamp. It shows you the date, the time. It shows you exactly when I got it. It shows you, who sent it to me and everything. And this is his email address. How hard is that? Show that shit. Don't give me no screenshot of something, none of that. Pull that shit up in real time, bitch. Like I do with you bitches that I have to prove shit with. Because you bitches will fucking lie. Y'all keep lying until somebody actually debunks your shit. And then, you got to be like, nah, this is the timestamp, this is the date, and this is what you sent me. And you sent it from this email address. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and do that, and that'll definitely debunk all of that shit. Good morning, Godmother. What's up, Godfather? I appreciate you being in the building. Alpha Wolf says, no tea, no shade. Both Breaking and Ray is on some sketchy fuck shit. He's not innocent, so we not believing his hands clean. Ray already said that his hands aren't clean. He made it very clear that he is on the fuck shit. He is on the bullshit. He is a part of the beef sector. He has an entire squad of motherfuckers out here watching us in the clouds, okay, that are literally from the beef sector. They don't give a fuck what y'all think about any of that. So we absolutely know he is not innocent and he don't care about none of that shit. Yes, he's not innocent. He is very much involved with the fuck shit, but he's not out here doxing people. He's not out here looking up people's kids and all that other bullshit. No, he's not doing that. Yeah, she is, but he's not. But she is and admits it. That's the crazy part about it. And then told you that she has the right to do it. Like, because somebody's talking shit about her and talking shit about her Jewish boyfriend and talking about the kids that she's abandoned and all this other stuff and talking about her mothering and all this other shit. She thinks that gives her the right to look up your kids and look up information about your family so that she can dox you and give your information to AAS and pass your information off to other people. Now, I'm not doxing her because last night on Binary Show, she gave me permission to give Eyes Antonia her address. Now, I may have or may not have given Eyes Antonia her address, but she gave me permission, so that's not doxing. Okay? But you, ma'am, don't have permission to pass off these people's personal information to other people. And that is what you've done over and over and over again with Carrie Ann, with Eyes, with Nikki, and with other people. And you attempted it with me. That's the crazy part about it. That's the crazy part. You said non-black privilege got breaking acting up. Okay? Don't make no goddamn sense. Good morning, Bernice. I appreciate you being in the building. You said good morning to Bernice. You said I'm bum cry Mitt. she can do any other than lie. Okay, she can't do anything other than fucking lie. It don't make no goddamn sense. You said what the fuck? Okay, you said Miss T Pre that time. Oh, that's what Darrell was talking about with the timer. You said, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and share. Child, that timer is hilarious. So, you said, I'm mad he did that to my song. Okay. Every time I hear that song now, I'm going to think about P. Like, every time I'm going to think about him. You said, Divine knows she loved that serenade. Child, listen. You said, I can't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing when I first heard that shit. That's why I had to make a timer out of it. What's happening, Redbone? I appreciate you being in the building. You said, hey, Alpha Wolf. You said, Divine 7. You said, the beautiful Bernice. All right, listen, guys, we're about to get out of here. We're about to get out of here. You said, hey, you said, good morning, beautiful Bernice. You said, T has been spilling all over the sector. LOL. It don't make no goddamn sense. All this fake tea. It's fake tea, it's real tea, then it's fake tea, and then it's real tea. And it's like, God, So I guess we're going to get some half a tea tonight. I don't know. We're going to see what happens on Shakem's show. Shout out to the Shakem Ra, the sun god, though. Everybody loves Shakem. It don't matter. Shakem be doing the most. He be doing some fuck shit. But niggas love him. It is what it is. Well, hopefully we'll see what happens. Hopefully he'll, eventually just catch on that he's being played, and we can all move on with our lives. But shout out to the Smoke God, because he knew goddamn well he was not about to act like this was really just big bombshell. He said it, and he was just like, well, I heard it, and if it's true, you're gonna take a few people down with you, but you're gonna need to show that proof. You're going to need to give evidence of that, because you haven't given me any receipts on this. You're just talking about it, and you thought I was going to, for some reason, Breaking the Culture thinks everybody is going to do whatever Shakem is doing, and that is jump out the window with oh my God, look what I got, guys. Oh my God, look what he said. No, oh my God. Oh, girl, child. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. I truly appreciate everybody for being in the building. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that part of the story and what's going on with that. But I most definitely do not believe that Ray Triggs, I mean, like I said, anything is possible, right? I don't know. I don't know these people for real, but I have a hard time believing that Ray Triggs is paying me and Crimes to do anything. And then on top of that, for what reason and what connection would that have with the Smoke God, with Smoke at all? It just sounds like at this point you're just throwing anything out to get anybody to fight back and forth, because you know that these people are ops, and that's just it. It's not that you really have anything. It's not that it's really a thing. You just know that they're all ops, and so you're trying to do anything you can to get them all to fight and get the heat off of yourself and off of AAS, because and AAS knows that she's in some shit. Bottom motherfucking line. That is the bottom motherfucking line. But bitch, you gonna have to come up with a new storyline. You have to come up with something new, because ain't nobody believing you out here. Nobody believes you. Okay? We're gonna let these trolls, go ahead and hype you up, okay? And have you thinking we're gonna let Rev G and them hype you up and have you thinking you winning, honey. But sweetheart, you lying, you dying so quick. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense how quick you burning in this goddamn dropping and filibustering plane that's dropping smooth to the ground as quick as possible. I don't know what you think is going on, honey, but nobody believes you. Nobody does. And that's unfortunate, because even with the Shakem thing, you hyped him up to believe that he was going to break this whole great big story, and it's not a story. Nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. Okay. Now, there might be some people who would try to sow some doubt and maybe try to throw a couple of, monkey wrenches in there and stuff, because that's the sector for you. Okay. Yeah, that's what we do. But listen, baby, nobody believes your story. Okay. Nobody believes you. If Binary would be willing to, and he's just trolling. I ain't even gonna say what he did. I'm gonna leave it alone. Shout out to Binary. He is one of the biggest and most epic trolls in the sector. Okay, that nigga is crazy, hilariously crazy. He knows he is. Okay, and that nigga is rich, happy, and crazy. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. I truly appreciate all of you for being in the building. Steph, you said on some live shit. Be sure on some live shit should be her new phrase. Okay, facts. On some live shit, it's giving on some fly shit. You know. You said, "What's up, Miss T Pre Trig? Say it ain't so." Uh-huh. All right, y'all. Well, listen, we out of here, y'all. We gonna get up out of here. We gonna see what's going on. We gonna get through all this tea and all this stuff and all this Hennessy that they about to spill on the motherfucking sector and see what's going on. Okay, but honey, like I said, I'm having a very hard time with a lot of these things that are being said. Yeah, not on some live shit, on some live shit. But listen, guys, I'm out of here. We are going to get out of here. I truly appreciate all of you for being in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. I will talk to you guys later, and peace, guys.